me about myself. I am Karina, and this is me, and this is my family, and I don't know.
Screaming Mimi.
No, I'm not. I just work here. I look like E.T. a little bit. E.T. photo. E.T. on. E.T. out. This is it. Is this recording?
What? Well, I'm reversing.
No, the red button's on.
Alright, just let it go.
In your opinion, what makes your family special, unique, relatable, different?
I couldn't think of a thing. I think we live and act just like all normal folk.
Okay, come on, be serious, Sarah. Be serious.
Okay. I couldn't think of a thing. I think we're just like normal folk.
Live on a boat. Everybody's like, oh my God, you live on a boat. What do you do when it floods?
We're flooded all the time.
We're flooding.
All around us.
What do
it's
you
always
do
flooded.
when it floods?
That's why we got a bilge pump.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which we
keeps the
did
boat
flood
dry.
because the bilge pump didn't work one day, and we didn't end up flooding when that big flood in Rhode Island happened.
Yeah.
It was funny.
It was the week before the big flood in Rhode Island. Our boat had a flood about 2 inches above the sole of the cabin floor here. Our bilge pump had quit, and we had a water leak in our fresh water system. Kind of overwhelmed the bilge pump, but the remedy was easy. You know, you just go out, shut the water off, and bail out the boat. You know, most people can't shut the rain off.
Yeah, we bailed out the boat in a day, and people were still pumping out their basements in I don't know how many days. So
We do have storms here. We've had quite a few storms here. Pretty scary ones. Winds get up 40, 50. Sometimes they'll blow up over 80 miles an hour. We have more hurricane force winds in the wintertime than we do in the summer.
What's a typical day like?
Yeah. Our day's great. We wake up in the morning. Look at the camera.
I'm thinking.
We get up in the morning. Should we tell them what we did now? How do we consummate the marriage every day, you know? Not really. It's great. I work my butt off in the summertime.
Yes,
and,
he does.
Wintertime, I get to kind of kick back and get fat and lazy.
Hibernate.
Hibernate, yes.
Cover the boat.
And you're all wondering, well, if you own a pirate ship, what are you doing sitting up here in the wintertime? Why don't you go to Florida? Well, if we weren't just like all you folks, ordinary folks, we would be able to do that. But we have kids in school and friends, and we've been in this port so long we've grown some roots. But doesn't mean the roots can't be cut sooner or later, you know. But what do you think?
Everyone on this dock is a family. Everyone on this dock watches out for himself. Even the old pirate drunks over there.
Which is most of them.
Which is most of them.
This is A dock, or should we say AA dock?
AA.
It's the gas dock, and these people are full of it, believe me. That's why they got the pump out right here, too.
Quite a few characters out there.
Hey.
And
Yeah. We
Karina
don't know
tries
too
to stay
many
away
of them.
from them.
We're the only sane people on the whole dock. We're the only normal folks.
You have teenagers, there's a lot of laundry. These guys change a lot. We go to 23 pairs of socks a week. And I don't even wear a whole bunch of socks. I wear
23?
footsies. 23.
23.
I counted them one day because I was like, you know, that's a lot of socks. And I actually counted them. So.
And we turn them inside out, too, and get another day out of them. I don't understand that. Same with the underwear. Yep, and a few politicians. One of them you might be familiar with, Mr. Frank Caprio. Shove it.
Going night and day and everything else.
But see, this is Rhode Island. And Rhode Island was made basically from a bunch of misfits. I mean, Roger Williams was kicked out of the Plymouth Plantation because he just didn't go along, you know. He was
They
a bit
ain't
of a pirate.
afraid
You know.
to tell anybody shove it, alright?
That's it. This is Rhode Island, man. You know, Pirate Central. Captain Cook used to port right here in Newport. His ship
Who's
sunk
getting
down
bored?
there. Anyway, moving right along.
What major plans / goals do you have?
Well, as a family, I'd say, like Karina said, try to get the boat looking good and everything. Get
Come on,
some more
I'm trying to,
cruises out of it.
we're working on emptying it out now so we can get it out there, but it's winter time.
Short-term
Back
goals?
time.
Yep. short-term goals,
Clean out the boat.
and I want to be
So
able to
it
live to
makes
raise my
sellable.
grandkids.
Yeah.
That's in the next year.
Like I said, I'd like to live to see my grandkids. If they don't drive
Okay,
me
how about
to
your
grave,
individual
you know,
goals?
individually.
Grow all together.
That's individual.
Well, we are.
We are an
One.
individual. We're one.
See, you know,
I
they
don't-
say that, you know, the two become one, and then so the
Yeah.
one's individual,
I don't see me doing anything without him.
or vice versa.
Yeah.
Because we love each other.
So
She's my-
individually, we're individual. Already.
She's my darling. I wouldn't live without you. The next question.
Any funny stories?
Ah, tons of them. Where would I begin? You know what? I was going to write a book. We were going to call it The Adventures of Funny Stories. Karina, you know, like her little Newport story, that was pretty interesting. Of course, I always keep my cool, never lose my temper. I like the time when... she thinks that's funny. We were in our 26-footer. This is our 50-footer now. Then before this one, we had a 35-footer, which was a very nice boat. I sold it to my friend. It's tied right next door to us. It goes wherever we go. And then before that, we had a 26-foot sailboat. Right. And we used to keep it up here in Warwick. And then,
5 people on a 26-foot boat. 5.
you ever heard of sardines in a can? Well, now you know what we look like.
Yeah.
And we had to move our boat because we had it anchored out in front of a marina.
Yeah.
And the authorities said, oh, you can't have nothing anchored out anymore. It might be a bomb threat, you know. So we took our little bomb threat and moved it on down to Point Judith, which was about 30 miles away. And it was a beautiful day when we started out, but little did we realize once we get out into the ocean that there was a hurricane just a couple hundred miles off the coast. And so we had a little bit of a sea to handle with. I thought it was great. I mean, our winds were hauling, we were cruising up and down, you know, just sailing along. Right on. And the seas were pretty good size, wouldn't you say? I mean, they were fairly good size. And then it was getting towards late night, and we had to
They
come
were
around the point of
huge.
Point Judith. And then we really kind of got a idea of the magnitude of the size of these waves.
I came up the boat. What do you call that?
Put your hand in
I
front.
came up the hatch.
Yep.
That's, how many years have I lived on a boat, and I still call them rooms and bedrooms and everything else, but I came up the hatch and a big wave was coming at me, and I was like, and I went right back down.
she's over there. She goes back down
I
into
went out.
the head. We call it, you know, on a ship it's called the head, on a house you call it the toilet or bathroom. She's down there puking her brains out, going, oh, praise you, Lord.
I was praying my guts out.
I never seen anybody praise God puke so much at the same
I
time.
was praying my guts out.
Howdy, church. I'm a pirate. I really am. I can't do this right now. Come on, Daddy-o. Come on, what? Alright. Straight face.
Straight face.
You like that? Oh, yeah. So, I'm like the messy one in the family. I don't clean my dishes. None of that. I, kind of just do my own thing. I'm more like the goof. I like to, I don't know, I like to relax, just chill out, think about nothing, you know? It's fun. I look like a model right now. You like that? Yeah, me too. Anyways, I like TV, I like video games a lot. I'm kind of a nerd when it comes to video games. Doesn't look like it though. I mean, I should wear glasses and really get into it, you know? But nah. I just like playing them. Anyways, want me to move my fingers? Move 'em?
Looks weird.
Move 'em?
That looks so wrong.
No! Anyways.